Welcome back, guys, to World of Tanks with Verknechte and Inferno. We've been gone for probably over a year, I would say, and that was basically due to World of Tanks not being fun anymore, and also some, life stuff going on, I guess. And we've come back to see World of Tanks pretty much in shambles. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment that we don't really like, and we're planning a great big video series on that. However, World of Tanks is still, I believe, or we believe, the best multiplayer game around. So that's why we'd like to make some constructive criticism, and hopefully it'll get heard. Anyway, we thought we'd start off with a double dose of tier 8 premiums today. So here we are in our LP432 on Pilsen. It's a pure tier 8 game, so don't expect the sort of tier 10 carries or something. And basically we're on this light and tank destroyer side, and you can usually see the tank destroyers just going up to this sort of hill where we've got our Waffenträger, our SU, and the second SU, and surprisingly an ISM, and we have no idea what he's doing there. He shouldn't be there. And anyway, most of our heavy tanks are on the other side, and that's exactly where they should be. And we can only hope that they will hold the heavy side. We've already got an FV4202 coming up to us, and we're still hiding in the bushes, but now we'll get spotted, and we've got to get away. There we go, he's shooting at us. We're not shooting at him. There's very little sense to be shooting at his front. There we go. And the LP432 is really an excellent tier 9 medium tank, to be honest. Tier 9 light tank, beg your pardon. It's basically, I mean, a tier 8 really overpowered. You've got this excellent gun, right? You have the APCR with 176 pen and 180 damage, and you've got the premium AP, which is, I think, an interesting sort of premium ammo that you can have, which has 218 pen. And then you've got the, usual HE ammo. And we didn't really do a lot here. We tracked the FV, the SU at the back helped us out, and we got an FV gone, but we also lost an SU, and the SU 130 PM is one of the strongest tank destroyers at tier 8. So I'm not really happy about that. But anyway, some more quick facts about the LP, what makes it so strong. I'm just going to zoom out here a little bit. Check out that ridiculously low profile, right? It can just zoom about. It's also got excellent armor, and it's angled so well. I mean, holy crap. Anyway, we don't really have anything to do on the light tank medium flank, so we're going to try and help out against that Jagdtiger 88, and we've already lost quite a few tanks on this side, at least. We've lost the prototype, we've lost the defender, and that's a really big blow. That one could carry the whole game, theoretically. Now we've got the Jagdtiger 88 in front of us. We don't really want to peek at him. There we go, he can pen us easily. But now he's fired. There we go, and the Super Pershing finishes him off. Right, now we've got to think about what we want to do. Do we want to go back to the other side and sort of sneak through, or do we want to maybe get some shots off at that prototype? And it looks like he's presenting his ass to us, so prototype it is. There we go. And it's all about reading these map situations, looking at the minimap, thinking, where could that prototype be looking at? And we track him, and we track him again, or not. That's really the only downside here, that we don't really have a lot of module damage that we can use. And he bounces us. Nice one. And now we're going to look for the second opportunity. And what can we really do? There's nobody in the middle, obviously, because the T-69 isn't getting shot at. So we can easily move through here and maybe get some shots off at either the Object 252 or the T-44. Basically, whatever we can find. And this is obviously a replay bug, right? This door was destroyed long ago. And we're thinking about going for the Su-130 PM. There we go, trying to get some side shots. Nicely done, right through those wagons. But we're spotted now, and we're going to fuck off again, because even against the SU, even our armor can't hold up against the SU. There we go. And once again, we're sort of thinking, where should we go? And that's what I really want to tell you about in this replay, is you've got to think about your positioning. You've got to think about looking at the mini-map and judging the situations right. There's no artillery, which is a big bonus. We fuck up that shot. Accuracy's a bit on the downside in this tank, but still good enough. And we've got the whole middle section here to ourselves, and we've got one enemy sort of platoon on this side, and we've got one enemy platoon on this side. Well, not platoon, but like groups of people. Anyway, there's the Object 252U coming through. Kills the T-44. And now we want to think about, can we get behind him? Not really. We don't really want to pick an open fight with him. We're only a light tank after all. And we're loading HE for the Su-130 PM that was last spotted here. First one into the ground. He bounces us. Second one into his ass. Nice roll on that one too. Don't want to get the third one into his tracks. They could eat the shot hole. But we put it right into him. He's gone. And so is the rest of our team. There's only 2 tank destroyers left and us. We've already racked up 1,700 damage. And somebody's spotted us. Who's it gonna be? They still have a charioteer that's unspotted and a T-44, so we're thinking about he's probably going to be in these bushes, and they can really make you invisible. It's crazy. There we go, that's the charioteer. I've already got HE loaded again. Nice one into his side. Now we can circle him with ease. That's his turret broken, I'm pretty sure. He's only got, I think it's 18 degrees of turning speed on his turret, so we can easily circle him, even if he's turning his hull. There we go, that's the charioteer gone. 2,753 damage done already. Only the Borsig on our team left. Oh my god, and there's the T-44. He bounces us, and now we really need to get in, engage him, or fuck off if we can get some distance behind us, between us. There we go. Now once again, we're sort of thinking, where should we go? Engage that T-44? Go here to the Mauerbrecher and the other T-44? Or circle around them? And they're already on the cap, and we're hoping that the Borsig can decap. We're really hoping for some good news in our team for once. He seems to be like a fairly competent player. 3 kills on him. That's okay. There we go. T-44, we fuck off. There's nothing we can do against him in that situation. And the Borsig decaps, probably on the Mauerbrecher. Now we're going to go all the way around. We're going to sort of take this back alley road, go behind the houses, and hopefully catch the Mauerbrecher off guard, because he's killed our Borsig. And we can clearly see that only the Mauerbrecher is on the cap. Nobody else is. So we've got time. Nearly bit over a minute. We're fast enough to get there. Loading the premium, of course, because we've got a Penem and he's got quite the heavily armored tank. And now there's 2 tanks on cap. T-44's probably joined him. Mauerbrecher gives us his side. That's him gone. T-44 seems to be rocking the big gun. Bad shot there. Nice one, and we really need to kill him while his friends are occupied or otherwise engaged. And that's the tracking shot we really needed. Now we can get around, get that last killing shot off. Oh my god, it's gonna take 2, is it? There you can see the armor working on the LP. Just bounced. That's the 110. Now we've got to fuck off. We've got to get some cover and distance between us, get unspotted. We're sort of thinking, right, where's anyone, the other T-44 going to come from? He's probably going to come from here. So we're going to go into these bushes up here that the Borsig was using. And we can use the hull of the the hull of the Borsig, that's what I wanted to say. T-44 hasn't spotted us. We do shoot at him. He's got a small gun, right? Nice one right through his turret, and now we're behind bushes. And he could have spotted us, sure, but he's a T-44. He doesn't really have that view range. There's the 110. Now, as you can see, Knecht moves so that there's bushes between the 110 and the T-44. And we've also got the hull of the Borsig between us. There we go. Nice shot into the T-44. And another one. Look at him working that mechanic. Right, transparent bushes. We're still protected, well, hidden against the 110. There we go. And if you don't know about the spotting mechanic, if you've got transparent bushes, the bush mechanic doesn't work in your favor. You can get seen through it. And if you have opaque bushes, then you can shoot through them and the enemy won't really see you. T-44 gets a shot into us. He's got the small gun, like I said, which means that he's got fast reload, but we can finish him off. Nice fire on him. And we kill him. And now we've only got the 110 against us. Where is he? There we go, he's just behind us. And he gets a shot into us. Crap. So we're a one shot for him. We could take that shot, we know his reload time, and we've got 4 shots left, and it's going to take 3 shots to kill him. So what are we gonna do? He shot. Why did he shoot? This is a bad move. Bad shot as well. Bit panicky. Nice one into him. He misses. And now we can take all the time in the world to aim. And to kill him. Nice job for Knecht. Right guys, here's the post-game stats. This was obviously a mastery badge. We've got a Faden's medal for destroying the last enemy vehicle with the last shell remaining in our tank. We've got a defender medal. We've got a high caliber and a top gun for getting 6 kills. We did 5,577 damage, which is pretty insane in a tier 8 game. 1,796 basic speed, so quite a lot. We did 100,000 credits without the premium, and with all the personal missions we got 2,694 XP. Right, let's get to the next replay. Welcome back guys to the second replay. We're here on El Haluf. We're in a tier 10 game. I'm rocking my Progetto 46 and Verknecht is in his LP432. And I'm thinking about going to this sort of medium heavy area. But then I think, right, they've got an Object 140, they've got a T54. I'm not going to be any use there. They've got an ML2. So I'm going to go back here and try to support that Batchat and Verknechter in supporting this flank. And I'm sort of thinking, where do I want to go? There we go. There's the ML2 spotted. They've got a Scorpion G spotted, we can see on the minimap. And I'm trying to see if I can get some shots off. Verknechter's down there doing his spotting runs. He's still running, still moving. Still moving. I'm trying to go and get that ML2, but look at Verknechter here. Nice! Clicked for 1,100. That's arty balance. Holy crap. Okay then. Anyway, I'm trying to see if I can spot the ML2, but, you know, I'm not going to spot anything. The Batchat probably is not going to spot anything, and I can see that my team's getting pushed. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to try and fire off as many shots as I can. I'm thinking about holding my shots, but then in the end, yeah, we don't really have anyone spotting, so I'm going to fire them off as quickly as I can. And we probably penned that Object 140. Now I'm going for a complete reload again, thinking about what I want to do. Don't want to get one shot off. Yeah. And did you see that just there? It looked like my shot was already loaded and I'd have 2 shots, so I fired. But in actual fact, I didn't. And this is something I'm still learning about the Progetto 46. If it looks like your shot is loaded... Ah, did you see that? It looked like my shot was already loaded, but it actually takes that split second longer. And I should just wait that split second longer and I can get 2 shots off. And it's, yeah, something I've got to learn about the Progetto. Anyway, now we're going to see if we can't support that Batchat, and I'm pinging him, telling him, right, I'm loaded and I'm good to go. I've got 1,000 in my clip. You've got 1,600. We can take out that Scorpion G. There's the Scorpion G. Ah, damn, I should have been aimed in. And the Batchat is going to take 1 shot from the Scorpion G, but we really have to do something. We're probably going to lose the right flank. And for whatever reason, the accuracy on the Progetto 46 feels extremely good. I can't really tell you why. It's actually got worse accuracy than, for example, the Skoda T50. But for some reason, it feels like it has better accuracy. And I'm always looking at the minimap if I can get that ML1 or the Progetto. But we get 1 into the Scorpion. It's the first of the Batchat shots. Nice one. Now the Batchat's getting pummeled. I'm not really sure what hit him. Was it the ML2? Was it the AT-15? Anyway, I'm trying to see if I can help out the other flank again. We're already on 1,300 damage. There we go, that's probably what hit him, the LP and the ML2. That's some pretty bad shooting from my side. That's the Batchat gone. Now I've got nobody on my side to support me. I've got an ML2 who's got an excellent turret. Who's probably going to come charging up pretty soon. I've got an LP432, which generally, if it's not playing against Arty, is an excellent light tank. So I'm just going to fuck off. And if you know this, these spaces, right, you've got one bush, you've got these bushes here, and you've got this bush here, and they're just excellent defensive opportunities. And that's exactly where I'm going. And I've got the T-34 and the ISU-152 to help me. We've got the Emil-1 who's sort of undecided where he's going, and we've got an STR and an Object 257 at the back, and obviously we've got two arties here. This one's pretty exposed. He's probably going to get killed pretty soon. Now we're just waiting. It's just a waiting game. Right, in the meantime, what can I tell you about the Progetto 46? I've played it quite a few games now. It's an excellent tank. It's got that great autoloader. It's got excellent mobility, right? It doesn't look like it from the top speed, but it actually does. Now that T-34's probably fucked himself. We've got the LP-432 up there. Yeah, I can see him. And he's going to get fucked. Right, what are the downsides of the Progetto? Well, it's still got good penetration, but for some reason, these APCR shells don't really feel like they've got 259 pen. I've got no idea why. That's pretty much the only negative thing I can say about the Progetto 46. I'm still trying to train it up to get it some good view range. I tried to get every shot into the LP-432 because I was sort of thinking either the ML2 or some other guy's going to charge up and I can't take him out. But yeah, it seems like the LP-432 is alone. So that's the opportunity I'm going to take. Going to see if he's crossing now. There we go. One into him and finish him off. That's a good scout tank gone. That was really important. And there's artillery, of course. And you can see we've lost the other flank. So everything's going to come here. We can just hope the ML1 holds up. Now I'm going for that second bush here. Got a bit more elevation. I can also help the ML1, possibly. And you can see me, I'm not really behind the cover of the bushes. I'm behind the bushes, but they're still transparent, right? However, I need to spot him first and then pull back. Or, as against this ML2 who doesn't have the view range, I can just kill him. That's probably the WZ that spotted me. Luckily he gets taken out. He would have been the only one that I'd need to use APCR against. And you can see that I've already clicked the APCR against him. There's a Progetto. I need to take him out quickly. And I sort of hesitate. I don't really know why. It's really stupid. I should just go out and kill him. There we go. That's him killed. And now we've got the AT-15A. AT-15. And if I can get around him, I can take him out. And the only thing is, how do I get around that tank? So I'm thinking about just charging. But then I think, right, he's going to be up there already. Ah, crap, he spotted me. So I've got to get back into town and get away from him. And you can see me trying to use as much cover as I can. Just always have some cover between us. And he knows if I get around him, he's fucked. So he's got to charge me directly. And he's got to hope that artillery is on my case. Now, look at what I'm doing. I'm sort of holding my camera high and trying to see if any of the houses get destroyed. That way I can see where he's going. And there, could you see that just between the ML2 and myself? There we go. Some houses crumbled. And he didn't spot me. So I can use that knowledge. I've got to wait, see where he turns. And now I'm going to take the right path and try to get around him. Beautiful. And now I've got to get a tracking shot. Ah, crap, and he tracks me. And now, for some odd reason, I decide I'm going to try and track him and do damage at the same time, which is really stupid. Really, really stupid. Don't do that. And now I panic because I've got to track him. Oh my god, that was so dumb of me. I should have just stayed behind him. But anyway, now I'm reloaded. And I could stay behind him. And Verknecht is telling me that in TeamSpeak or Discord, whichever we use, just now. Just wait, let yourself reload, just stay behind him, no harm done. There we go, and now I'm behind him, easy peasy, no problems. I've got APCR loaded, I didn't even realize that anymore at the time, and I can just click him from the back. And you will see I'm kind of struggling with the gun depression. Oh my god, and that was artillery, and now I've got a problem. Except our RT tracks him. I'm so lucky. There we go. That's the AT-15 gone. And that shouldn't have taken me that much effort. That was really stupid. And I hope you can learn from my mistakes. And that's really what I want to tell you. The first thing is, learn from my mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes. I should have stayed behind him, have my magazine reloaded, have the shortest amount of time on the reload, right, 6.9 seconds if you've got 2 shots loaded, and I could have just clipped him, easy. Instead, what I tried to do is I tried to be smart, I tried to track him and do damage at the same time, and I couldn't really do it, and I failed, or I would have failed if it weren't for Artie. And the second is, even if you're in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 game, try to get into a position where you can support your team. I tried to support my Batchet 25T, and I tried to support my heavy tank flank. And even if everything goes wrong, get into a defensive position. Try to use your strengths. In my case, I've got pretty good view range, though not optimal view range, as you can see. I've still got the crew in sort of low medium range, and try to use bush mechanics and so on, use hills, use the terrain in your favor. And now we've got artillery, I'm pretty sure he's got to be down here. There we go. And I need probably 3 to 4 shots. Yeah, there we go. That's the GW Tiger gun. I couldn't really let him turn. Now we've got the T92. He's either in those bushes or he's running away. So I'm trying to get to the second reload. But our artillery finishes him off. Right guys, here's the post-game stats. This was an ace tanker. We got a high caliber and a tank sniper. We did over 5,000 damage, and that was at least 1 blind shot on the Object 140 that we hit. There we go, 1,486 base XP. That's pretty nice, and you know where to aim at. And 84,000 credits with the premium, and with all the personal missions, 11,591 experience. I think that's all in a day's work. Hope to see you guys on the next one, and we've got, like I said, big series coming up, so I hope you enjoy that one.